I feel, the first one with Mike, that's a tough one. As well as he's playing, as hard as he's worked, as good as he's gotten to be, it's a tough loss for a team.
You think it's for the season?
No idea with Lynn. I don't know what they told Coach, but he was moving his extremities. He had burners down his arms, so I think that's a lot what Kyrie had from the bowl game. We'll have to wait and see on that one, but been here a while and take your guy out on the board. It's tough.
Yeah,
tough
you've seen guys go through that, Tommy.
Yeah, it brings back some bad memories there, but I thought he was going to, but he was just breathing so heavy, I got nervous, but I don't know if he was scared. I guess you would be too if they put you on a board and they wrapped you up and they cut your mask off. But we'll have to wait and see on that one.
What do those two guys mean to your defense?
You're talking about some pretty good players there. Dan's heart and soul of that secondary. He's a 3-year starter. Does everything the right way, comes to practice every day. Geez, he's the one guy, he never gets hurt, but he did have his head down. He had the crown of his helmet down when he when he hit into the guy.
How do you deal with this as you're a coordinator, you've lost guys before, but how do you go forward with the rest of the team approaching those guys?
I told him, at the game, I hollered him up, I said, let's get to work. There isn't much we can do about that. We'll talk about it after the game. If you're going to be a good football team, guys have got to step up.
It looked bad for Mauti right from the beginning. Did you know he was done? I mean,
I didn't know he was done. I thought he was going to be okay. I thought he got the wind knocked out, and the way he started to get up, and he said, "Oh, Coach told me I got to stay down so we can get a substitute in." And then I didn't know until Wayne came over and told me it didn't look good with his ACL. It's the other knee.
You had all the injuries last year on defense.
Yeah.
How's the depth this year from going forward at this point?
Well, we're going to be in a similar situation. One of the things at linebacker we have done, guys have played different positions. We'll just have to adjust from there, and Nate's going to have to step up and take on that role.
But to have a Stupar there who has had a lot of
Nate's
experience.
played a lot of football for us, so Nate it looked like he did an awful good job today.
And you put the freshman kid in at.
Amos is in. Amos is going to be a good football player for us. He works hard. You get nervous. They do a lot of things on offense, a lot of checks, things going on, and Amos. So that's going to be difficult for him. Dan's almost having him in there. It's like another safety. He gets all that stuff.
Will you stick with Amos though if Lynn's out for a while?
It just depends what type of offense we're seeing. Stefan can play both corners, so we would be able to make an adjustment there. Steph knows both sides. We worked on that. We made him play both sides in the spring and the fall. So we've got a guy that has some experience playing over the run.
How much does this knock you back?
I don't have time to get knocked back. We're going to get going tomorrow and get started. And I'm not playing. So.
Coach, is Stupar now the guy the calls go through in the huddle?
Well, it depends who's in there. We work at practice and everybody calls the huddle. Everybody's responsible. It's a 7-up guy knowing the signals. If we had to have Nick Suke go call the huddle, Nick could call the huddle. Everybody knows the signals.
Did you get a chance?
Except the down guys.
Did you get a chance to see Mauti at halftime?
I did not see Mauti since he left. I knew he was in the ambulance. I didn't have a chance to see him before he left.
You haven't talked to Lynn, right?
No.
What do you do now? Do you go to the hospital? You could call
them? We'll find out where they're going, what's going on with them. I don't know if they're even in the hospital.
Well, they took Dan over here.
I imagine they took him for observation. I don't know much more than that.
Yeah.
Wayne was gone. Doc Ock was there.